Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Allison and I have a new scrapbooking layout to share with you today. It measures 7 by 8¼ inches tall. It's going in my mini album with no page protector, and I used a couple of different collections to put this layout together. I used older Pinkfresh Studio, Some Days, and I also used Close to My Heart, Backyard Bliss. I think they coordinated so well, and I was excited to use these papers together. There are some other odd papers and embellishments that I used as well to finish the layout off, but I primarily used Close to My Heart and Pinkfresh. So right now I am working on my photo. I printed the photo at home at 5½ inches by 3½ inches, and then I attached some yellow pattern paper from Close to My Heart that I've had in my stash for quite a while, and it had a torn edge on it already, and I wanted to utilize that, so it went on the bottom portion of that photo. And then I used some other pattern paper I had in my stash, the dark green, to create another little border. On top of that, I'm adding some embellishments from Pinkfresh Studio, a couple of different collections, and some Cricut die cutting as well. So the sun is a Cricut die cut. It's draw and cut. I used a yellow pen to draw that sun. My favorite one, by the way. It's mustard. It's a Cricut pen. And then I drew that onto textured white cardstock. This is going to create my title cluster. I do have another phrase that I created as well with the Cricut that's going to go beneath the little tag that says Beauty of Simplicity, but I'll get to that in a moment. I'm just adding some liquid glue to the back of this die cut so that nothing is flopping around and everything lays nice and flat on the photo, on the paper. All of this is matted to textured white cardstock. I printed my journaling on that as well. Usually I do a test run on regular printer paper, and then I figure out the placement of where the journaling is going to go, make some pencil marks to be sure I get them all in the right place, glue it together, and then print it out a second time. So that's how I do my journaling. So if you're curious at all how I go about doing my journaling, that's the way that I do it. Here is the other phrase that I said I created with my Cricut. I used, I think it's the typewriter font in Cricut Design Space to write the phrase. The phrase is Simple as Can Be. I had the song Simple by Florida Georgia Line going through my head while I was creating this layout, and so that's where that phrase came from. I thought about using some of the lyrics in the song as part of my journaling and ended up not doing that. But that is a fun way to add journaling, and have done it in the past and will definitely do it again in the future. This pattern paper here is from Pinkfresh Studio. I do believe it's from Some Days. Originally, I ordered it because I absolutely loved the numbers on the B side of this pattern paper. But since I got it, I've only used it for the floral. I'm all about florals right now, especially in my crafting. I can't get enough of it. So I'm thinking like I must have been bit by the spring bug or something, because everything is flowers. And it suits me totally fine. I've always loved flowers. I'm pairing this pattern paper with the striped pattern paper from Close to My Heart from Backyard Bliss. I used it in another layout just a little while ago, and I can't get enough of it either. I just love it. And I thought the colors coordinated really well, and the patterns were just like meant to be as well. So that was put together, just used ATG to attach those together. My photo and title mat and journaling is going to be attached over top of that. I did add some more of that yellow pattern paper that was torn to the very bottom part of the layout. In retrospect, I should have added some to the very top as well, just to, I guess, balance it out. As I was looking back on this video, I realized that the yellow really draws your attention to it. And so I think I should have had some at the top just to basically finish that triangle kind of thing. But it's not there, and it's fine. I really like how this layout came out anyways. I'm just embellishing the layout now. I have this little chipboard sticker from My Favorite Story from Pink Fresh, and used liquid glue to attach that to the photo. And here I'm using some embellishments from Close to My Heart Backyard Bliss. They are puffy stickers, puffy shapes. And so I put a little light pink heart beneath the phrase that I created in Cricut Design Space. And then I've got some blue hearts and a red one that coordinates with that striped pattern paper in the background going at the top here, and another blue one down on the little puffy sticker that says good morning from Some Days down at the bottom. I'm just adding that star right now. Once that is down, this layout is complete. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope you enjoyed my video. Feel free to stick around for the close-ups. They are right now. And I will link everything that I used today in the description box down below if it's still available. If you'd like to see more videos like this, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will be back again soon. Bye, guys.